My brother has challenged me to a Noob vs Pro water park build battle in Minecraft. Can I build the most epic modern water park ever? And what happens when villager Karen takes a ride on the zero-gravity water slide?
Oh man, I hate villager Karen. She always complains about everything.
Yeah, she does. And whoever gets the biggest complaint from her for making the scariest ride wins.
Wait, that's really good.
My first attraction will be a very large spiral water slide. I'll need to make this one go pretty high up because it's going to need to go down a lot. Next, we'll start building the downward slope of this water slide. I think this is a really good level to go down, but it still needs to spiral. That's why we're going to make sure we go down and slightly to the left each time as well. Okay, this is looking pretty good, but I think we can get this even spiralier. Whoa, this looks awesome. Let's keep making sure that this water slide does a really amazing spiral. The more spirally and twisty and turny this water slide is, the more villager Karen will absolutely hate it, and she'll definitely complain. I really hope I get a lower score than you, Milo, then I'll win.
No way. Villager Karen is going to hate my place like crazy.
What? No, she definitely won't. Villager Karen hates scary things, and if I make my ride super duper scary, she'll hate mine more than anything in the world.
Yeah, well, I'm building the ultimate water slide. You're going to be so jealous when you see it.
Really? Okay, Milo, I'm looking forward to it, but right now, all I see is dirt. It kind of looks like a dirt standing table desk thing.
What? That's really mean. It's not a standing table desk. It's a water slide.
What? Milo, it doesn't look like a water slide. If it's made of dirt, it's going to be a mud slide.
Well, yours doesn't look like a water slide. It looks like green spaghetti.
Milo, that's because I haven't placed the water in yet. I'm still making the actual shape of it. That's a very important part of making any water slide. You can't have a water slide without shape. That's so important. I can't believe you'd think I wouldn't even add shape to mine.
Yeah, well, you're pretty bad at stuff, so...
What? Milo, I'm really good at stuff. Oh, you'll see. I'm totally gonna win this thing and show you just how good I am. Okay, this seems like a pretty good spot to end off the water slide. Look, it does a huge spiral. Hey, it looks really nice, but you know what? Let's make the ending a little bit straighter. I think the straighter it is, the faster villager Karen will go down at the end, and she'll probably hate it even more. Yep, this is looking great. Now we need to make sure we actually make this water slide a little bit more solid. Right now, it is just a thin line, and that is not going to cut it when it comes to actually having a water slide that villager Karen can go down. If she goes down this one as it is right now, she'll just fall off, and if villager Karen dies at my water park, she won't be able to give me a really bad rating, and I'll totally lose.
Well, I think villager Karen is going to be really grossed out from my water slide.
True. Building out of dirt is a pretty good way to get a 0-star rating, but I think Milo, she's probably just not going to go on if it's made out of dirt. She's very picky, and if she doesn't go on the water slide, she probably won't rate it 0 stars because she's never tried it.
Wait, I didn't even think about that. Okay, I gotta make my water park really good so she still wants to go here.
Yeah, good luck with that though, Milo. You're gonna be up against me making the best water park I possibly can with the ultimate, most scariest rides. My water slides are already looking so terrifying, and that's just the start. I've already got some amazing ideas of what I can make, and this water slide is only the first of a bunch of super terrifying ones I'm gonna add. Right now, I need to make the edges, and one thing about water slides that can make them absolutely terrifying is when the edges are really short. This makes you feel like you are about to go flying off the edge, and because villager Karen is scared of heights and of water slides, this will definitely terrify her, and it could score me some really low ratings.
Well, I've been thinking about stuff.
Whoa, Milo, that's impressive. What stuff have you been thinking about this time?
Well, you know, there's nothing scarier than a grumpy face. So, when Karen gets here, I'm totally gonna put on my grumpy face.
Your grumpy face? Are you gonna try and scare villager Karen away from your park by giving her really bad customer service?
Yeah, and really bad vibes.
Really bad vibes. Okay, Milo, I think she'll probably get that just from the dirt, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. One time, villager Karen went to Karen's restaurant where they just yelled at her the whole time, and she actually laughed. I think she likes it when people are mean to her.
Oh no, that's not good. Well, maybe I'll be really nice to her then.
But then she might give you a really good rating. Oh, Villager Karen is just impossible to please. The only way you can make sure that she rates you really low is by terrifying her. She will never want to come back to your water park if you terrify her, so that's what I'm doing. By making my water park really scary and so terrifying, I make her really mad, and she'll probably try and destroy the water park.
I think the goal is you want to make it look good from the outside so that she still goes in, but then really scary on the inside so she rates it really low.
Exactly, Milo. I really want to make her come inside this water park so that she can go on all the rides and be super terrified. By the time she goes out, she'll be shaking, and not from the cold. My water park will be nicely heated. That's actually something my water park will do really well, but she will be shaking from the absolute terror of how scary my rides are going to be.
Well, my rides are going to have lots of chlorine.
Chlorine? Why would you add lots of it? I mean, a little bit is good because all water parks have that, but why would you add a bunch?
Because it might hurt her eyeballs and then she might be bad and sad.
Okay, I guess that makes sense, but look, Milo, the shape of my water slide is done. Now I need to add the water that will flow down this thing.
What? This looks crazy. And there's even a little drop at the end.
Exactly. Oh, wait, Milo, you're right. Hey, don't add dirt underneath my water slide. That's so gross. Before I fill in the water, I'm just going to quickly clear out a little area and add a tiny bit of water down here. This will be the temporary little pool at the bottom. Once I'm done with this water slide, I will add a giant one, but for now, this will have to do. Okay, now we'll fly back up here and we'll add our water buckets in, and whoa, look at that water go down this water slide. Hey, this is epic. I don't think it will go very fast though. One way to get water slides to go very quickly is to go down them on a boat. That is why at the top of this water slide, we'll have to go down it on boat. Whoa, just like this. This is so speedy. We'll have to make sure we don't get stuck on the edges, but wait a second. The water doesn't go all the way to the corners in these spots. Oh, this is bad. Let's continue following the water all the way down to make sure it can reach the bottom. Hey, this looks so scary. All right, come on. I don't want to get stuck in the water, and whoa, I almost phased through the bottom of the water slide. That's pretty crazy, but uh-oh, the water does not go fully to the end in this part. If Villager Karen gets stuck on the water slide, that would be so funny, but she would not be terrified, so she wouldn't give me a 0-star rating. She'd probably only give me a 1-star rating, and I want to do a little worse than that. Okay, let's get the water flowing back down, and we'll add some more water in just like this. Hey, this is looking great. Now, I guess for the water, we just need to add some more over here like that, and we can continue adding the water in the corners where the original water did not reach. Wow, this is so cool. My water park is already starting to come together, but before I build the next slide, I'm going to need to actually add foundation supports to this water slide. Otherwise, it will look like it's going to fall over, and Villager Karen will refuse to go down it. She is very picky with the rides she allows herself to go on, and if she thinks it's going to be dangerous, oh boy, she will definitely not want to go on it. So we better make sure that it looks safe enough for her to go on in the first place, but then when she goes on, she is going to get the surprise of her life. Let's just make sure we add even more of these foundations. We'll do 3 of these blocks, then a couple more of these, and then once we match up to where we stopped placing the cut diorite on this pillar, we'll go back to the cut calcite like this. Hey, now it looks really nice and very well shaded. Whoa, this is so cool. It kind of looks like the beams really are holding up the entire water slide. This is epic. Hey Milo, is your water slide going to have any structural support beams?
Oh yeah, it's right over here, but Chip, we got a little bit of a problem.
Oh no, what's the problem, Milo?
My budget isn't big enough to fill up the whole pool with water.
Oh, Milo, that's so funny. Come on, how are you going to make Villager Karen rate your water park really low if you can't even afford it?
Well, I don't know. I just wish I had more money.
Yeah, I wish you had more money too. Maybe you should charge people for entering your water park.
Yeah, I guess that's a good idea.
Luckily, because I'm such a pro, I don't even need money. I can build this water park based purely on skill, and it looks amazing so far. The more I keep building this water park, the more terrifying it will look, and the lower Villager Karen will definitely rate it on her review. Okay, this part of the water slide actually goes over the other water slide that goes a bit lower. I'm gonna need to be a little creative with my support beams for this one. Okay, maybe we'll place the final support beam right over here. Oh no, but that goes onto that part of the water slide. We'll need to put it right here and just hope that this is good enough. Come on, we need to make sure that it goes through, and yes, it totally does. This is epic. Now let's start placing our calcite all the way to the top like this. Phew, that was a relief. I was worried that this wouldn't actually work, and that would be a really super bad thing. Now for the lower parts of this water slide, we can just add little diorite walls going off of the main bit and supporting right into it here. Yeah, this looks great. Oh, wow. I'm so happy we don't need to build entirely new support beams for these parts. These are way easier than the other ones we've done. Oh, whoa. It's already looking so perfect, and I'm really loving this water park so far. I think this water park is going to be the most terrifying one ever. Wow. And this is only the first slide. The next few slides I'm going to build will only get even more terrifying, and eventually I will build the zero gravity water slide, the most terrifying and impossible water slide in existence. But before we make any more water slides, we are going to need to make a pool for each of these water slides to go into. Otherwise, they wouldn't be water slides, or at least they would until the very end where they would become regular slides. Oh, I think this is definitely the best spot that we can put a pool. Let's make one right now. Let's start making the outline of the pool right over here. I'll need to give it a very awesome shape if I want this water park to stand out enough to catch villager Karen's attention. She is so picky. She will only go to the water parks she thinks are the very best. Otherwise, she knows she'll just complain the whole time, and even though she loves complaining, she still just wants to lie about her complaints. If villager Karen finds a good water park, she'd probably still complain about it and say that it was bad, just so that she could keep complaining. Oh wow, she is really so crazy. Luckily, these water slides are going to be even crazier, so she'll have to compete with the very best. What about you, Milo? Are you making your water slides crazy?
Yeah, I'm making them crazy, but I'm also making a really good parking lot.
A parking lot? Milo, a parking lot is just gonna make more people come to your park. Milo, if your park is too crowded, villager Karen won't be able to go on the rides.
Yeah, but it also might make her really mad because it's so busy and she'll have to wait so long for all the rides, and then she might rate me really low.
Oh, true. Oh, goodness. I really hope your plan does not work, because if she rates your water park really low, you'll beat me and I'll be so embarrassed.
Oh yeah, boy, I'm totally winning this competition.
No way, you definitely aren't. All right, let me clear out all this grass from this area. Oh, this is taking so long. Oh my goodness, come on, come on. I need to get this done in time. Otherwise, by the time villager Karen gets here, oh boy, my water park won't be finished, and she'll probably just not even rate mine out of pity.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
Oh, I don't want her to feel bad for me. Whenever villager Karen feels bad for someone, she just doesn't rate their things at all. She just leaves them and lets somebody else rank them. If I want her to rank mine 0, she has to be mad, Milo, not sad.
Maybe she'll let me rank yours, and I'm gonna rank it really high so that you learn.
No, Milo, you can't rank mine super high. That would be so rude. It would totally lose me this competition, and I really want to win this thing.
No promises.
Oh my gosh, Milo, you're so crazy. But okay, I think I've filled in a lot of the pool area, but there's still a little more I need to do. Now that I've made the basic outline of the pool area, I have a pretty cool way to make it go all the way down. If I grab a wooden axe, then I can use World Edit to stack this pool, maybe I'd say 5 blocks down. Whoa, look at that, that's perfect. Now I just need to make the bottom of the pool, and what can I do here? Oh, I'll just use more quartz. Yeah, this looks absolutely perfect. I really like this pool. I wish I could just go to this water park every day, but once villager Karen ranks it super duper low, we'll probably have to shut down. Oh goodness, that's just the price of winning, I guess. Now that my pool and my first water slide are complete, it is time to make all the other water slides that will lead right into this pool. Next, before I build my zero gravity water slide, I'm going to build a closed water slide, the Tunnel of Doom. The Tunnel of Doom is going to need to be way taller than my other water slide. I think the Tunnel of Doom can go so much higher, just like this. Oh wow, this is so high up. Villager Karen is definitely going to hate this. Now, the actual tunnel shape of my water slide is probably gonna look, I think like this. Yeah, this looks pretty great, but hey, what if I made it even bigger. Yep, I think that's a great idea. Let's make this water slide 4 blocks wide. By making it 4 blocks wide, we had even more space inside to add some pretty insane things. Oh wow, this already looks terrifying. I can't wait to see how good it looks when we actually make it go. Let's start building the slope of this water slide. Now, it's gonna go down pretty slow at first, but then very quickly it is going to go very rapidly down. Oh wow, just look at that. It will then almost go into a direct fall straight downwards. Wow, this is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a water slide as scary as this, and I don't think Villager Karen has either. Okay, now we'll just make this water slide go a little more straight again, like that, and then it'll even out. And Villager Karen will probably think she's safe. She will start to go on her phone to leave a very bad review, and then just as she thinks she can hit enter on her review, it will send her right down again, all the way down another super dropping section of this ride. Whoa, this is so scary. I really like this one, but we're almost entering the edge of our water park. All right, we need to quickly then make this back into a normal sloping ride. Okay, that's pretty good. Whoa, it's a pretty steep land though. Then once Villager Karen makes this landing, she'll have to go all the way to the left. It'll actually turn inside the tube, just like this. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We'll need to start the turning a little bit earlier, which means we'll have to move these blocks a little over to the right. Okay, this is looking pretty great. I like this a lot. Then we'll have to make it slope again, slightly more downwards, just like this. And then would you look at that? The water slide is now almost fully turned around, but we still have a little bit to go. We need to make this turn fully around. Unless it's turned fully around, the water slide will continue to go off and into the distance. And in those mountains, there is no Wi-Fi. If Villager Karen can't access Wi-Fi, she won't be able to leave a super bad review because she won't be able to go on the internet. That is why making sure she stays in the water park and into the main pool area is very important. Otherwise, she won't be able to rank mine 0 stars and I will totally lose. What do you think of my tunnel of doom idea, Milo? It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I don't care for it.
You don't care for it? What? Milo, you don't think it's cool?
Nah, not at all.
Milo, it is the coolest ride I've ever seen. What are you talking about?
Well, I think my ride's better actually. It's way more awesome.
No way. Milo, your ride is like 10 blocks tall. Mine is like 100.
Well, that doesn't really matter because I'm going to be making other slides.
Other slides? Oh, I sure hope so, Milo. You can't have a water park with only one slide in it. Then it's just a random slide in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Milo, you better hope that your next few water slides are crazier than the one you've got right now because it just looks really, really tame. Villager Karen is not going to be scared by that.
I do not appreciate your negativity.
Sorry, Milo, I don't mean to be negative. I'm just trying to prepare you for how negative Villager Karen can be. I don't think she's left a positive review in her life. Everything she says is negative. It's just a matter of how negative, and I think this water park is going to set a new record for just how negative she can be. No way, Milo. Mine definitely will. You'll see. Don't worry at all. I'm just building the edge of this water slide like this. I'm making it really wide, just like we did to the water slide before, except this one's going to be even wider, just because it is going to be absolutely huge. It'll start as a tube, but by the very bottom, it'll just turn into a normal water slide again. By doing that, we can leave a lot more space to make the zero gravity water slide. It's important that we leave a bunch of room for that one, because that one is going to be so big. If we don't leave enough room for the zero gravity water slide, it will be really bad because it probably won't even land in the pool and Villager Karen will miss it entirely. Then she'll die and she really won't be able to review me.
My security officer is escaping.
Your security officer? Milo, that's a snow golem. Why do you always hire snow golems?
Because they always do the best work.
Milo, they're leaving snow all over your water park. And Milo, do you want to see what happens when a snow golem touches water?
No, Chip, please, no. I'm just trying to get him back into the security office. Do you have a leash?
No, I don't. But Milo, keep your snow golem out of my park. I don't want him tracking snow in here. That's so annoying. If it gets snowy in my park, it'll be freezing and Villager Karen won't want to ride the water slides.
Don't be mean to him.
Milo, even you leashing him is leaving snow everywhere.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll take it over your side if you're lucky.
No, don't do that, Milo. Oh, goodness, that could be really bad.
I'm here, security officer. You've got a job to do.
Yeah, so do we, Milo, but our job is scaring Villager Karen, and I think I'm doing a great job at it so far. I've got to make the edges of this water slide because it's not a tunnel at the moment. Right now, it is just another water slide, but once we add this tunnel part, it will really become the most scary closed water slide ever. Okay, we need to make the guardrails on the sides, otherwise it wouldn't be a tunnel. It would be some weird other thing, and that is not what I'm about right now. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Let's just make sure we only build the right amount upwards each time. Okay, this is actually looking great. Oh boy, I'm very excited for this. I think the design's going pretty well actually, but we do have to make sure that we keep the tunnel shape even on these parts. Wow, this is so epic. Let's just make sure this part of the tunnel is a little bit bigger because otherwise anybody going down the tunnel will hit their head. And even though that would be great because it would make Villager Karen very, very angry, it wouldn't be perfect because it might give her amnesia. And if she has amnesia, she'll forget that she's Karen and really angry all the time. Then how will she rate me low? Let's keep this tube going, but at some point, I'm thinking maybe here we need to add a glass ring to it. This way, when Villager Karen goes through this part, she will see exactly how high up she is, and we won't give her an opportunity to forget. If she forgets, she'll probably be way more calmed down and way more chill, and we don't want her to be chill at all. We want her to be super freaking out. If she's not freaking out, she will not be ranking me 0 stars. Milo, there's no way she ranks you lower than me. My water park is going to be terrifying.
No way, my water park is really, really bad and everything's broken.
I guess we'll see exactly what Villager Karen hates more. Is she gonna hate my really scary water park or your really badly made water park?
My park's gonna be so bad, she's gonna hate it.
Yeah, I have a feeling she will, Milo, but she's not gonna hate it as much as mine. My water park is not just bad, it's gonna be super scary. I remember one time when I was really little, I went to a water park and I thought it was gonna be fine, but actually, it was the most terrifying experience of my life. I got put on a water slide that was way too tall for me, and I had no idea until it was way too late and I was flying off the edge. Oh boy, I still remember that. That was so scary. I've had a fear of water slides ever since, but I'm over it now though. I really want to make sure Villager Karen gets that same fear. She's so mean all the time. She's always telling us we're annoying, and she's always being really, really rude about the things we build and the things that anybody does. It's a time she gets a taste of her own medicine and somebody tries to mess with her. Whoa, look at this. That's amazing. Oh, this water slide is looking so incredible. And now if I add some more water to it, we can see it flow all the way down. This is so epic. Water slide number 2 is looking pretty incredible, and I really like the glass section. You can totally look outside and see exactly how high up we are, which is very high. Villager Karen is not going to like this one at all. Let's just add some more water buckets going down here for the parts that aren't exactly straight on right now. Okay, that looks awesome, and let's make sure we add some water buckets here too. Hey, this looks so epic. Now we'll add some more down here, and whoa, look at the water. It'll flow right on over into the pool. Oh no, it accidentally clips the edge. Let's fix that. Although, you know what? I actually like this. It's like a little waterfall. This is so amazing. I was not expecting this to look this incredible. Once I place these ladders, this water slide will officially be done. Oh yeah, this is so epic. It actually looks terrifying. I would definitely not want to go down here if I was Villager Karen, but hey look, it looks like Milo's made some sort of entrance to his park. Oh wow, it's called Milo's Water Park. And what does this say? Oh, it's security. Oh, this must be Milo's security office. Hey, this is pretty cool. I wonder if we can hack into these cameras to find out exactly where he is, because I do not see Milo right now. Let's grab our trusty camera monitor and start hacking into these cameras right now. Oh, this is the first camera. It's looking at his own water slide, and it's still so tiny from here. Oh, poor Milo. He has no idea how to terrify Villager Karen. Let's check some other cameras. Look, camera number 2 is just looking at Milo's unfinished pool. It's not even full. I don't even know how Milo managed to do this. It's kind of impressive, honestly, but this still doesn't show me where Milo is. Hey, this looks more promising. Milo's building a glass tank of sorts, and what does this say? This says swim with sharks. What? That's terrifying. If Villager Karen goes inside here, she will for sure complain, and Milo might even win. Oh, this is really bad. That is the best idea for terrifying Villager Karen I've ever seen. I think I might be able to fix this though. Let's make our very own welcome sign for Milo's park. And I think we should spell it a lot better than Milo spelled his own. Yep, this way, Villager Karen will see ours and think it's definitely the right one. Let's then next to it add a nice little entry fee. Oh, yep, this is going to be so expensive. This will really make sure Villager Karen doesn't want to go in once she sees the price tag. Let's add a couple commas to this so it really does look like $1 million. Wow, this is going to be insane. There's no way she can pay that. Let's grab our glow ink sac and we'll dye both of these signs. Hey, this looks so great. Once Villager Karen sees this, she'll see the price tag and she won't even enter. This will definitely keep her out and keep Milo from getting any rating that's lower than mine. Oh my gosh, I need to speed up and get more rides in here now. We're running out of time before Villager Karen arrives and starts checking out these water parks, so I better move quick. First, I'm going to need to grab some light blue concrete. Yeah, this is perfect. Then over here, I'll just need to make a big area of it, but I don't want to place this by hand. That would take way too long. Instead, I'm just going to place the outline by hand so we can get the shape right. I reckon this is a pretty good length. Yeah, that looks great. Then we'll just make sure it goes, maybe about to... Yeah, that totally works. And then we'll just extend it all the way back like this. Now that we've made the outline for it, we can grab our trusty welded axe and set the entire floor of this thing to the light blue concrete. Using set hand just like that, we make it so fast. Next, we'll need to grab a water bucket and fill this entire thing with a bunch of water because this is going to become a wipeout zone. We've got to make this, but we have to do it fast. That way, we'll still have time to make our zero gravity water slide that will be the tallest ever made. To enter the wipeout zone, Villager Karen will have to come over from this side and then she'll have to climb up all the different obstacles. This is going to be a watery obstacle course that will be very, very difficult for her. She might not even be able to complete it, and that would be so funny if she can't, because then she'll have to fall over into the water, and I know Villager Karen pretty well, and I know she will not like that at all. She does not like falling over into the water, and if I can make her fall over myself, oh boy, she is going to rate my water park so low, it'll probably never see the light of day again. Okay, this is looking pretty good for the first part of the Wipeout water park. Next, we'll just need to make some little obstacles for Villager Karen to jump across. Hey, these ones look really cool. Let's make these little spinny disc ball things. She'll have to jump across every single one if she wants to make it to the end. Whoa, this looks so epic, just like the real Wipeout does. These obstacles are going to get taller and taller, so the further along Villager Karen gets, the harder she will fall. Oh, I have a feeling she is not going to like this very much at all. We'll destroy some of this bottom concrete so it makes it look a lot more rounded. Hey, this looks great. Next, Villager Karen will have to face the multi-rotator. This one's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to have different parts, each rotating in different directions, and Villager Karen is going to have to make sure that she stays very, very close to the center on it. Okay, we'll have the concrete rotating to the left, and maybe the glass can rotate to the right. This is going to be very confusing, so I just hope Villager Karen can make it through this one. Wow, just look at that thing rotate. This looks insane. Imagine trying to get across this. Oh wow, it would be absolutely impossible, and I think Villager Karen is going to have a very difficult time with it. Next, we'll need to make a moving floor obstacle. I say we can make this one out of light blue concrete just like this. This will be very challenging. I think she might not even be able to do it. That's my hope at least. If Villager Karen falls off this obstacle, she'll totally hate my park and she will definitely rate it a 0 out of 10. Maybe if I even break some of these blocks and then add a moving red platform underneath, she will have to jump over or around these blocks. Oh yes, this is going to be so difficult for her. Oh wow, I can't believe I've made something so diabolical like this. This is so crazy. I kind of feel bad for Villager Karen, but not too bad. She is a really big menace, so I think I'm totally fine with it. We'll also need to make sure we add some little support structures to these. This way, they will actually be able to stay there and they won't just float, because if they float, they're not very stable and they're probably gonna fall down. Okay, let's make sure we add these all the way along, and yeah, that looks great. Now we need to attach this little gantry piston to this machine, and oh yeah, this is looking good. Whoa, just look at that moving platform. That's insane. Imagine Villager Karen trying to get across that thing. I don't know if I'd be able to. It looks pretty intense. Now over here, we will need to add a big spinning contraption to this wall just like this, and maybe we'll make it out of cut calcite, and then we can have a big spinning arm like that. We'll make this spin really, really quickly so it totally terrifies Villager Karen. Okay, I've just moved it a couple blocks to the right so that we can make sure this blue concrete goes all the way down. This is going to be a pretty heavy machine, so we'll need to make sure we add a little bit of support. Otherwise, it could totally collapse this whole platform, and Villager Karen would never get on in the first place. Ha! Just look at that! This is incredible. Let me see if this is actually possible, and yep, it totally is. You just gotta go through it pretty quickly. Now, this part does not seem possible, so I might add a little bit of a slime block jump. Yeah, I feel pretty nice today, so we'll give Villager Karen a way to actually get across. Maybe we'll need to enhance this slime block jump a little bit. Let's add some encased fans. These can actually blow air upwards, and this will help Villager Karen go through a little easier. Oh yeah, that is looking really good. Now, if Villager Karen jumps down, she should be able to fly up, but it still needs to be a lot quicker. Whoa, yep, that definitely works now. Okay, this entire obstacle course is now complete, but there is one final ride I need to make, the zero gravity. We'll need to build this in the very back of the park just so it has enough space. Maybe we can build it right here in the center space of this red ride. Oh, this is going to be absolutely epic. Villager Karen has zero idea what she is in for. We need to outline an area where we can make an elevator that will go so high up into the sky it will almost touch the sun, and I think this is a great area for it. Let's just get some materials to make this elevator. First, we'll need some diorite for the floor, and whoa, we can even get some polished cut diorite. Yep, this looks really fancy. Hey, we'll make a checkerboard pattern just like this. This looks so great. We'll even add the regular diorite in there, and yep, this is looking so cool. Next, we'll need to grab some walls, and I think some andesite walls will go perfectly here. We'll need to make sure they go along the sides of the elevator really nicely. This elevator is going to have to be very fancy. If Villager Karen does not like the elevator, she won't get in, and we really want her to get inside this one. That's because if she doesn't, she won't even see the most terrifying ride this water park has to offer, and she'll rate it like 5 stars because she'll like it too much. We do not want that. We really want her to hate this whole experience. Let's just make sure we add the roof to this thing so it looks really nice and fancy for Villager Karen to get on, and oh yep, this roof is looking really cool. Maybe instead of the final 5 diorite blocks, we can grab some sea lanterns and put that up here instead. Yeah, these look way nicer, and they're the sea lanterns, which is ocean themed, and that's kind of close to a water park, right? Next, we'll grab some polished andesite, and we'll just place it along the edges of this elevator here. Whoa, this elevator actually looks a little bit freaky. There are no guardrails on the sides right now, and I think we need to fix that. Let's get some reinforced iron bars. Whoa, these look really cool and pretty spooky, honestly. If we place these all the way up to the top, Villager Karen should be very, very scared of these, but she will feel safe because they totally block her from falling off, so she'll still get on the elevator in the first place. Let's just make sure we fill these all the way to the top of the sides, otherwise she'll see the spot missing and she won't get on. She will not get on an elevator unless it is absolutely perfect and absolutely safe. Okay, this is looking pretty cool, but we still need to make a way for this elevator to go really high up. Let's first make a giant pillar all the way up to the height that we want this thing to be able to go to. It's important that we do this, otherwise it'll probably stop halfway and it won't look very cool at all. Yep, I think this is a pretty good height. Whoa, everything looks so small from up here. Yep, I have a feeling this is going to be so epic. Next, we'll need to break some of these blocks and just add a little elevator pulley. Yeah, this looks great. We'll break this pillar going all the way down so that we can properly set up this elevator system. This elevator is actually going to work. All Villager Karen will have to do is step on, press a button, and it will take her right all the way up to the very top of this crazy water slide. We'll need to add in an elevator contact right at the back here. Yep, this is great. Now we need to make a little elevator station and name it level 1 like this. Hey, this totally does look like an elevator. Right now we're on level 1, but we need to go to level 2, and whoa, we're absolutely flying up. This is insane. Look, you can see the world passing by, and oh goodness, we're about to hit level 2. This is gonna be really painful. Whoa, Oh, that was actually a really smooth landing. Okay, this is great. Now that we're at level 2, we can start building the ultimate zero-gravity water slide. Let's start building it out from here, just like this. It'll start as just a regular old platform, but then the actual water slide will begin, and this one will be so massive. It will be bigger than even the other tunnel water slide that we've made. Yep, this is a pretty good size. Then, if Villager Karen chooses to go on this water slide, which would be a crazy decision because of how scared she's gonna be, it will actually take her directly down. Okay, I think this is good. We'll just add a little bit at the back here to block the water from flowing off the sides. Then this water slide will go down a little, and it looks pretty normal right now, but then it will go down again and again, and eventually it will be a straight vertical drop. It will be the most intense and steep water slide ever built. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. We'll just add one more little block going this way, and it might seem pretty dangerous to have Villager Karen falling off the edge, but it will be absolutely fine. I'm definitely gonna add something to make it a bit safer for her. She is absolutely crazy and evil, but she at least doesn't deserve to totally die. Maybe once she goes off this part of the water slide, she can fall into, oh, I know, some sort of bouncy part. Yeah, that will be really fun. All right, I like this area, but I also like the idea that the looping roofed part of this elevator actually ends pretty quickly. That way, Villager Karen can see all around her for miles, and she will see exactly how tall this water slide is. Next, we'll need to grab some signs, and I think acacia signs are the perfect ones here. We'll just put them right at the end here, and we'll need to put some more on the sides. This is because otherwise the water will just totally flow everywhere, and it will look ridiculous, and it'll break the entire water park. That would be really messy. Let's grab some water buckets and put them right up here to test if this really works or if this will go completely wrong. Okay, I have a lot of faith. I have a really good feeling that this will go well, and okay, I think it got stuck in the signs. Yes, this is perfect. Now we'll need to make sure that Villager Karen has a place where she can safely go from here before she enters the real dropper. Next, we'll need to make a pretty crazy dropper section for Villager Karen to go through, and I think I know exactly what to build here. First, we'll need to grab some terracotta, and then we might need to grab some gray terracotta, and then we'll need to grab some yellow terracotta too. I'm gonna build something very funny. We'll also grab some white concrete and some light blue concrete as well. Oh, this is going to be so funny. Now, I don't know exactly what Villager Karen looks like. Every time I try and get a look, she always gets really angry at me, and I try and stay away because she's so scary. But I'm actually not scared of her anymore. That is why now I am going to build a giant angry Villager Karen face on this water slide. She is going to be so upset that I used her face without her permission. She's going to yell and scream, and she's definitely going to rate me 0 stars. Okay, let's build her hair off to the side like this. We've got to make sure we build her accurately, or we can make her look really bad to get her even more angry. Yep, I think that'll totally work. Next, we will give her her famous eyes, and yep, this is definitely looking like Villager Karen. Okay, now we'll need to add her mouth, but uh-oh, I haven't grabbed any mouth blocks. Oh, I know, let's grab some pink terracotta, and we'll make her mouth look like she is really, really upset. Oh, yep, this definitely looks like Villager Karen, although it kind of looks a little bit sillier. I think that's pretty good because she will be very, very angry about this. Now we just need to add in her nose, and I think her nose can go right over here. Hey, this kind of does look like Villager Karen, although I'm pretty sure she has green eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is correct. Let's replace these blue ones with green ones, and oh, we'll need to move her eyes to the side like this in order to make it look more like a Villager Karen. Wow, this does look like Villager Karen now. Hey, that's perfect. And she'll have to go right over the front of it and dodge that, as well as some other obstacles. Let's add some red hearts, but instead of building love hearts, we will build breaking hearts. This is because she always leaves people really sad wherever she goes, and I think we'll need to make the breaking hearts here. She will actually have to dodge these on the way down. This ride is going to be really dangerous for her. She is not going to like this one at all. The aim of this is to make her so angry and upset that she rates this water park 0 stars, so I think this is a great way to do it. Yep, that definitely looks like a cracked heart. And now I also have another idea. For it, we need to grab some light gray concrete, and yep, this is looking pretty good. Now, Villager Karen's average review of a place is only half a star. That's because she always rates herself a 5-star and a 0 star for everyone else. If we can make her rate, it's so mean how she does that. But once she sees this half-star rating, oh, she's gonna be so mad that I'm making fun of how she always judges other people. She'll be so upset that she will definitely rate my entire water park a 0-star experience. All right, this is great. Now we'll need to make the final star here. Now, right now, it actually looks like 5 gray stars, but if I make half of this star yellow terracotta, you will really see that it's actually meant to be yellow. Oh, yep, now it looks like a 1-star review. This is so cool. Then, once Villager Karen is able to get past these obstacles, I think she will then have to go on a long stretch of water. Now, we are going to take full advantage of the fact that this slide is 0 gravity, and she's going to have to go on a lot of crazy boat parkour to get to the end of this thing. We'll make this part go slightly upwards so it looks like a real slide, but this slide is so unreal. It can only be completed by perfectly doing all the parkour along it, and if you fail, you fall all the way down to the bottom of the park where there is no water to catch you. Yep, this is definitely my favorite thing I've made so far. Okay, perfect. We'll also break some of these blocks like this. Hey, this looks pretty cool. Now we'll just add some water buckets at the very end here like this, and yeah, this does look like the next part of a water slide. We'll make the water buckets extend outwards just very slightly like that. Hey, this looks pretty cool. We'll add one more water bucket this way so it goes all the way to the very end. You know what? We'll even add one more. Okay, I really hope this doesn't spill, and whew, it just managed to not spill. That was a close one. If Villager Karen manages to get here, then she will have to jump all the way from this platform all the way over to another platform where there is another part of the slide. Oh, poor Villager Karen. She's probably going to have a lot of trouble with this. Then this part of the slide will curve around, and she will have to go all the way along the edges of it without falling off, which will be a bit of a challenge for her. All right, now we'll curve it all the way back around again, and there'll be another long stretchy section that she will have to go on as well. Poor Villager Karen, if she just rated everybody nicely, this would never have happened. But since me and Milo are trying to get as low of a rating from her as possible, she kind of brought this on herself. Now we'll thicken up this little curvy bit like so. Oh, whoa, this part is really curvy. I wonder if Villager Karen will actually be able to get across, or if she will struggle. Either way, it would be very funny seeing someone so mean get a taste of their own medicine for once. Alright, this is looking great. Once we place these barriers, we'll need to add more water to this section, and because this section is flat, it definitely won't be able to flow in the same way that the other water slides have. That means we'll have to place every single one of these water blocks ourselves, and we're doing such a good job of it. Hey, wow! Now, I need to block it off really quick, and whoa, that water almost went over the very edge. That would have been very, very bad if that happened. Alright, now let's break these blocks, and hopefully it doesn't make it, and I built a couple blocks too far over the edge. Okay, this is looking great. Now the 0 gravity water slide is kind of getting a start to it, but there's still loads more we can do. Next, over the edge, Villager Karen will have to land on slime blocks, but I'm actually not sure exactly how fast she will go with these things. I'm going to grab an acacia boat and just test this out to see if it's possible. We'll need to start from here, and then we'll go all the way around just like Villager Karen will have to. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Now she will get to this section, and we'll be able to see exactly where she will land, and okay, I think she's going to land right here. Let's test that by breaking these blocks and testing it again to see if we can actually land on this specific part. Oh goodness, I really hope this works. Come on, we've just got to land, and boom, we did. We landed on the slime. Now we'll just add a little bit of orange concrete to the bottom so it's still part of the floating 0 gravity water slide, and we can destroy this little slime thing here too. Now that we've tested exactly where she bounces with the slime, we'll need to test where she's going to land. Let's build another piece of the slime going a little bit further down, and we'll add a couple more slime blocks here. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty cool. I hope she can do this. Then we'll make a little bit more slime over here. Okay, this will be the final slime bounce before she goes back onto the crazy regular 0 gravity water slide. It's crazy that we even have a 0 gravity water slide. I've never seen one before, so in reality, it's not even a regular one. It's the first of its kind. It's just an easy part of the 0 gravity water slide and a really hard part. The really easy part is mostly the elevator, because every single other part of this thing is going to be very difficult. I wonder if Villager Karen can even do it, or if she'll give up. I really hope she doesn't give up. Maybe we can add a giving up fee, where if you give up on this water slide, you have to pay 1,000,000 diamonds. Villager Karen will be so angry about that she'll totally rate this 0 stars, right? I don't know. She'll probably be even angrier if she actually does it. Okay, we've made the first jump, and oh, we've made the second jump, and wait a minute. Did we skip the second jump entirely? Let's test this out. We'll break the second jump just like this. Okay, that's pretty crazy. I'm kind of not believing my eyes right now. Let's test this and see if we can really jump over this thing fully. Okay, that's the first jump. And wait a minute, we really did make it all the way to the third jump without even touching the second one. That's pretty crazy. And we almost flew over this part of the slide. Hey, that is pretty awesome. Let's make this a little bit longer then. I guess Villager Karen will have to go just as fast as I did, if she wants to make it through, that is. If she wants to fall, she could totally be my guest. Finally, because I think we've actually made it difficult enough, this last part of the water slide can just go down. Yeah, this seems a little bit more fair. Okay, this is great. Now we'll even it out a little bit more, and I think we'll tilt it slightly inwards. And the reason we're tilting this over to the edge is because we need this thing to end up in the final pool. All right, I think this is good. Villager Karen will just have to make sure that she properly lands in the pool on this thing. Let's thicken this part up and then add our water to it, and then I think we will have actually completed our zero gravity water slide. Oh, wow. I really didn't think that would happen so soon. I'm so impressed, and I think Villager Karen is going to be terrified of this thing. We are still running out of time though, so we better make sure we make these finishing parts really quick before Villager Karen shows up. Otherwise, she won't come into my water park and I won't even get a ranking from her. Milo will totally win just by default, and that is so embarrassing. I'm not gonna let that happen. No way. Okay, now that we've made this slidey area, we need to add the boundaries to it. Come on, we've got to do this.
Chip, it's almost time. I think Villager Karen is on her way.
Oh no, this is terrible. Don't worry, I'll totally be able to finish my final parts of my water slide. I'm so close, Milo.
Chip, I don't think you have enough time.
Yes, I totally do. Come on, I just have to go super duper speed. Come on, this is everything I've been working for. This water slide has to be finished and it has to be perfect before Villager Karen gets here. Even 1 minute late is too late for her and she will absolutely leave. That's just how crazy and evil she is. All right, come on. We've done that side. We just need to do this final one. Come on. Can't she wait a couple seconds? Okay, we're almost done with this side of the railing. All right, there's not much left. Okay, we're back to the flat section. Now, all we need to do is add in the water and then we will be officially finished. Milo, do you see Villager Karen at all?
I think I can see her walking towards us.
Oh no, this is bad. Come on. This water needs to flow a little bit quicker. All right, I need to add the water in the parts where it's not naturally flowing in. Uh-oh, wait a second. The water's gonna spill. We've just got to add signs at the very end like this. And oh my goodness, come on. The water can keep flowing. Why did it stop there? Okay, one final water bucket and boom, the water slide is now ready. All right, Villager Karen, let's see if you can take my epic pro water park and my super amazing zero gravity water slide. Milo, my park is done. Did you get yours done in time?
Yeah, it's really done.
Wait, Milo, look. I think I see Villager Karen.
Wow, she's coming from my parking lot.
Oh, that means she's gonna check out yours first. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Hi, Villager Karen. This is my really good water park and hang on, what does this say? Entry fee $1 million. Oh no, she's definitely not gonna come in now. She looks really angry.
Yeah, she'll probably skip your water park and not give you a rating at all, but wait, she says it's expensive and she better get her money's worth. Oh, Milo, she's paying the entry fee.
Wow, this is amazing. Oh yeah, boy, Milo's rich.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you just got 1 million diamonds. That's no fair.
Well, Karen, this is the bottom of one of the water slides, and if you want to go on it later, you just go up these ladders over here, but I'm going to keep showing you my park first. If we go around here, we have a picnic area where you can relax with your family, and you can probably get bitten by ants that are in the grass.
Milo, this all sounds really bad, but Villager Karen does not seem to be reacting. I don't think she's as angry as you want her to be.
Well, that's really annoying because here's another really crazy roller coaster. It just drops you off the edge.
Milo, you built a roller coaster in a water park?
Yep, because it drops right into the water, which is so funny.
Oh my gosh, Milo, that's a terrible idea. And what is this?
You guys want to come up here? It's one of my favorite rides.
Okay, this is called the slime jumper. Oh, I bet Villager Karen's gonna hate this. This isn't good.
See, you go all the way up the top and then you just drop down onto the slime.
Okay, hey, look, Villager Karen's doing it. Milo, it actually looks like she's having fun.
Yeah, it's really fun over here in Milo's water park, and also it's not very fun, which is why you should rate it really low.
Oh, Milo, I feel like you're making your park too fun. Villager Karen is gonna like it. That ride wasn't scary enough.
Oh no, hey, I've
Hey, this is pretty cool. I like this. This is really fun.
And if you fall in the water, you kind of get sad, but that's okay because there's something else you can see.
Okay, I'm excited to see what it is. What are you about to show us, Milo?
This is the craziest part of my whole park.
Wait a minute, Milo, is this the thing that said swim with sharks?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, Milo, these are dolphins, not sharks, and I'm pretty sure Villager Karen agrees. I think she's even rating this place a 3 out of 5 stars. Hey, she really likes it.
No, she's not meant to like it.
Milo, that was a pretty medium score. I have a feeling my water park will definitely beat that.
Before you leave, at least come and do my little water slide here.
Okay, Milo, I feel like this water slide is going to be way too little for Villager Karen. She's probably going to like it, and she might even increase your rating, which you do not want.
No, I don't want her to. I want her to think it's really lame. Look, the pool's not even filled up.
This is pretty lame, but Milo, it was not terrible enough. Wait until Villager Karen experiences my water park.
Oh, no.
Welcome to the Chip-tastic Mega Park. This place is so big and so incredible.
Can't believe you built all of this, Chip. It's actually insane.
Yeah, it is pretty insane. Hey, Villager Karen, why don't you come up this water slide and try going down it?
Whoa, Chip, this is really high. Even I'm getting a little bit scared of the heights.
Yeah, that's totally understandable, Milo, but look, we are now at the very top, and Villager Karen, why don't you take these acacia boats? Here, you can have one, and Milo, you can have one as well.
Thanks, Chip.
All right, Villager Karen, why don't you go down first?
My gosh, Chip, I think she's gonna actually like it and rate it really highly.
Whoa, this is crazy. Look, hey, I don't think she'll like it. She's going down so fast. She's probably terrified.
Hey, I'm getting stuck.
Oh, Milo, it's a pity that you're not rating this water slide because you'd be so mad about getting stuck, you'd rate it like 4.
Yeah, because you're bad at building.
Hey, no, I'm great at building, but I'm great at making terrible and scary water slides. Look, she just went down. Okay, Villager Karen, what did you think of that ride? It's pretty scary. She doesn't like it. Oh, this is great. Wait until she finds out that is only the least scary ride in my entire water park. Now, I think it is time to do the red water slide. This time you can go up first, Villager Karen. I know you're terrified of heights.
I'm going next because I'm very scared of this, actually.
Yeah, good luck, you guys. All right, we're almost finally near the top. Look how high up we are. Villager Karen is probably terrified of this.
I'm very terrified, actually, Chip. This is crazy.
Yeah, and wait till you see how crazy the ride is. All right, Villager Karen, why don't you stand right at the front here? Oh, look, she's sad. Uh-oh, I'm really starting to terrify her.
He's getting really nervous. This is crazy.
All right, I'm gonna go down right after you, Villager Karen, and whoa, this water slide is insane.
Chip, this is weird.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? It goes down really, really fast, and oh, look, she's almost in the final drop section.
Wow, Villager Karen. I think that you should rate this really highly because it's amazing, right?
No way, Milo. She's gonna rate it really low. Look, she's totally terrified. Hey, Villager Karen, if that scared you, wait until you see the obstacle course I've made. Be careful you don't fall off, because if you do, you will land in the water.
Oh, there's no way she can do this obstacle course.
Yeah, you're right, Milo. There's definitely no way she's gonna be able to beat this without falling off and getting terrified.
She's probably gonna get really, really mad that she can't complete it.
Wait a minute, what? She just got past the first obstacle so easily, and she's doing the second one easily as well.
What the? How is she such a ninja?
She's flying through these. Uh-oh, this is really bad. Milo, this is not scary enough for her.
Yeah, what the? It's happening.
Whoa, look, Milo, she's getting across and oh my goodness, she just completed my crazy obstacle wipeout course.
What? How is she so good?
What? She thinks it's a kid's playground. She's scoring this a 3.5 out of 5. That's higher than you.
Oh, yeah, boy, Milo won the whole competition.
No, Milo, it is not over yet. I still have one more ride. Zero gravity.
Zero gravity?
Yeah, alright, Villager Karen. I have a feeling you are gonna totally hate this one.
Chip, this isn't even a ride. There's nothing here.
Yeah, you're right for now, but if I press this button, something special starts coming right on down.
What the what? How is that even working?
This is my elevator contraption. Well, why don't we all step into the elevator? I know exactly how to operate this thing, and I can take us to level 2.
Whoa!
Level 2 takes us all the way up past the pretty epic scenery into the zero gravity water slide.
Zero gravity? I don't even know what that really means.
It means there is no gravity and the entire water slide is floating. Well, Villager Karen, do you think you can make your way across this? Or is this going to be your most hated water slide of all time?
Oh gosh, Chip, I think she needs to do it.
All right. Well, Villager Karen, if you stand right here, I'll place down a boat for you in 3, 2, 1, boom.
Whoa, Chip, she's going down and I'm going after.
All right. Good luck, you guys. I've made this pretty difficult. And uh-oh, she's about to land on her own head.
What is happening?
Oh, come on, Villager Karen. You got to stay in your boat. You can keep riding it. Milo, did you just cut in front of her? She's going to get so mad about that. Oh, Milo, you fell off. Villager Karen, you better make sure you don't fall off and you go really fast on through and whoa, she made it, Milo.
What the what?
Come on, Villager Karen, you can do this. You are almost at the next slime jump. You gotta go really fast on this one. Otherwise, you won't make it. Oh, look, Milo, she's going in. Whoa, she keeps going all the way to the end. I wonder if she's gonna make it. Oh, and she totally did. Whoa, Villager Karen is amazing at this. Oh, she's approaching the final part of my water slide. This is so crazy. I can't believe it's all led up to this. I really hope she hates this with all her might. And whoa, Milo, she's done it. She finished the crazy zero gravity water slide. All right, Villager Karen, what do you think? Whoa, she's freaking out. Oh my goodness, she says it should be shut down and she knows the president and he's gonna put us in jail. She just rated it 0 out of 5 stars.
Oh, that means you win the competition. Oh, I'm so angry.
Hooray! Villager Karen hates my water park.